22. Let us begin. Oh yeah, I forgot we're investigating. Or exploring, rather. So, mind-breaking chip. Installed in both in our main character here, Takumi, and inside the invader, Eva. Maybe it was a better idea to just kill her off. Okay, that was pretty useless. Got a pumice stone, which is useless. Got a circuit board, which is nice. Got copper ore. Not bad. Not bad at all. I guess maybe we were expected to do this path earlier on. Oof. But it feels a bit easy. It's just like, oh, you get all the paths. Wow. That's gonna be hard. If you fail, you lose. You know, stuff like that. Feels a bit too easy for this. Shake the tree. Oof. That's rough. Special grade medicinal herbs. We'll just go the easier route. This shit does not matter too much. Okay. Nice and easy route here. Oof. When the zombie dies, that's quite rough. Go back 3 spaces. Aye aye. This is actually fine. We just heal a couple times and we're good. Probably should have went left side, would have been easier. Okay, that's enough. As long as she's not going to die in like one event, I think it's fine. Just keep going. Got the energy drink. Next is up there. Face like roots, 3 damage, that's fine. It's honestly fine if she dies. I'd rather her not die. Oh, okay. Battle, honestly. It will keep her alive, so it's not the worst.
俺に任せろ。ひゃっ、いつでも行ける。そこだ。やった。出番だな。そこだ。よし、いつでも行ける。この一撃で。
This will give me 3 AP, which is 2 heals. Unfortunately, have to spend 1 here. Oh, fuck me. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Let's just greed. This honestly does not matter, but it's fine. If I'm going to greed, I might as well greed all the way, right? The fact that you could just heal stun away is kind of bonkers. Take some of the fruit. It only took 5 damage. Thank God for healing, I suppose. A large pumpkin. Okay, that's all the ingredients. Let's get these things to go. After gathering all the ingredients, we returned to campus and headed to the biolab where Nago was waiting for us. Having a total here at the bottom would be nice. Like how much it adds to our actual total. Good job gathering up the ingredients. Now leave the rest to me. Yeah, we're counting on you. Good luck with the wonder drug, Nago. Don't you fuck this up. Leave it to me. It's my time to shine. Here goes nothing. Let the drug making commence. If you fail to complete the special medicine, the story will progress. Nice. We've done it. 1 batch of special issue super targeted cold medicine ready to go. Phew, we actually managed it. Now we just gotta give it to the others. Let's split up. We'll get this done faster that way. That's fucked up. Jeez, this is so much work. They better appreciate what we're doing for them. I'm sure they will. Come, let's go. We distribute the medicine to our sick allies sometime later. Okay, I guess, like, regardless of how fast you complete the exploration, they'll heal up the same amount of time. Thanks again, guys. It's been a while since I had a cold that bad. The medicine you gave us really did the trick. I'm very grateful. You better be. Getting all that stuff wasn't easy. It's a good thing some of us weren't affected. What is it they say about people who don't catch colds again? That old saying's a little bowl. If it was true, Nozomi wouldn't have got sick too. No, I mean, wouldn't have got sick. I wish you wouldn't keep using me as a point of evidence. At any rate, I'm glad you're all better now, and the best way to show your gratitude is to work even harder to keep the school safe. Alright, let's just do our best. Takumi? What is it, Kako? Thank you for the medicine, but also while I was sick, I had a vision. What? Sometime in the future, Gaku will be placed in grave danger. What? Gaku? If we lose him, the path to the truth will forever be closed to us. Please bear that in mind. If you want to know the truth, Gaku has to survive. No matter how much of a sleazeball perv he may be, if we lose him, we'll never find out the truth. Ouch, I don't think you need to go that hard on him. That's all I could get from this vision. I thought you should know about it. Honestly, I hope this one doesn't come true. Kaku wandered away, still looking a little uneasy. That prophecy had put a bit of a damper on the mood. I returned to my room to think things over for a while. Day 28. Up and out the truth, time to register. Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Oh, I have another announcement. A transfer student will be joining us today. Brush your teeth. Yep, it's Eva. Transfer student? Does that mean we're getting a new team member? Did they send someone from the artificial satellite or what? One way or another, we should go to the cafeteria. I should go to the cafeteria, but I'm saying we, because it's me. It's been a few days now since Ado escaped. I wonder where he is now. Can't be easy surviving there on his own. You don't think he's come back, do you? Not he's this transfer student Sir mentioned? After everything that happened, I can't believe he'd come back to our side that easily. Well, I guess we'll find out once we go to the cafeteria. It's Eva. Is everyone here? Just look at the burning anticipation in your eyes. I'm sweating up a storm here. Shut the hell up. That doofy voice of yours is giving me a migraine. So who's this transfer student we're getting? Don't tell me you. Hey, no spoilers. Keep your theories to yourself. Then hurry up and tell us already. Oh, you're so impatient. All right, have it your way. Allow me to introduce the newest member of our special defense unit. Come on in. Here she is. I'm pleased to meet you. It's nice to meet you again. My name is Eva. I look forward to working with you. There's a commander, but she looked different. There was no trace of the fearful, nervous temperament she had last time I saw her. In fact, she wasn't showing much emotion at all anymore. Her voice sounded dispassionate, like she wasn't completely aware of what was going on. I'll do my best to become a useful and reliable member of the Special Defense Unit. Let's all kill lots of invaders together. Huh? Wait a minute, what are you saying? Those are your allies you're talking about, you know? Not anymore, I will kill them. I will benefit this team any way I can. You can't be serious. What if she's just saying that so she can betray us later? That'll never happen. She belongs to us now. What do you mean? I am your soldier, your property. You may use me as you wish. Is this for real? I'll do whatever you say. I'll obey any order. I belong to the Special Defense Unit now. I'm yours to use as you see fit. Sure, what did you do to her? Don't look at me like that. I just persuaded her that we're fighting for a worthy cause here. Ain't no way that's all you did. She's like a completely different person now. This wouldn't have something to do with that experiment you were performing a few nights ago, would it? Oh, that was just a little something I had to deal with something we've been needing to do something about. Too many somethings. I have no idea what you're talking about anymore. The point is, she's had a change of heart and genuinely wants to fight on our side now. Isn't that right, Eva? Yes, I will fight for you. You may use however you wish. I'll obey any order. I will do anything you tell me. When you say anything, you don't really mean... What if we told you to strip naked right here, right now? Understood, huh? Without a moment's hesitation, Eva began unfastening the buttons on her top. It happened so quickly, none of us could react until it's almost too late. No, this will never do. Stop it at once. What are you doing, Eva? I was told to remove my clothes. I belong to you. I will do whatever you tell me. Use me how you see fit. Please, just put them back on. You ordered me to wear clothes? Understood. What the hell were you doing? You can't just strip out of nowhere like that. I only did as I was ordered. While the boys line up against the back wall, I'm giving you a body avalanche to erase the memories of what you just saw. That would just kill us. Maybe I overdid that one thing with the thing. I'll ask you again, what did you do to this girl? Like I said, I persuaded her. As for what kind of persuasion and techniques I use, that's my business. Just be happy you have a strong, dependable new ally. I want you all to work hard to keep the school safe. Yes, I will kill many, many invaders. Do you really do anything we say, like you did just now? Or maybe even... For shame, Mr. Maruko. You mustn't make Miss Eva do anything that indecent. Yeah, if you try anything funny, I'll fracture your skull with a fighting spirit-infused chop. By the time you know what's happening, you'll already be dead. Or quite, at any rate, I'll be acting as support for Miss Eva while she settles in. Last thing we want is for her presence to disturb our team's sense of harmony and togetherness. Where's she going to sleep? Are you going to perhaps put her in Miss Amemiya's old room, or Miss Magadori's, perhaps? Absolutely not. I'm not having the space defiled by giving it to some invader. Just put her back in the cage. That would be good enough for the likes of her. Isn't that a little cruel, though? What do you say, Eva? You ordered me to remain on standby until the next battle? Understood. So compliant. It's going to be fun having her around. Well, then I suppose I should escort her back to the courtyard. You all play nice with the transfer student now. I don't want any of you making her feel like she's not welcome. That's all from me. Enjoy the rest of your day. With that, Sir disappeared, leaving us to think about this new situation on our own. There's no way little persuasion was enough to make Eva start behaving so differently. Is this really okay? If Sir handled it, it's probably fine, and she'll definitely be a good asset to the team. Right, there's no problem there. Now what should I do for the rest of the day? I've got to be ready for any attack that comes. Both Takumi and her are the same. Fucking brain-rotted slaves. He just doesn't realize it yet. Okay, Takamaru isn't full yet. Are you sure I can have that? Okay, Fendi up by 5. Give it to him again. Something I should do though is like next run where I have Ado still there. I need to start giving him stuff just so that what's it called? I see what his affinity is, because other than that, I'd have to just relive and redo a day over and over again.
俺の親父はガキン頃に死んじまってよ。あんまし記憶に残ってねえんだが、ただ死んだ親父がよく言ってたことがあるんだ。ダセえやつにはなるな、イケてるやつになれって。ダセえやつってのは弱い者いじめするやつで、イケてるやつは強い相手に立ち向かうやつってことらしいぜ。強い弱いの基準はいろいろあると思うが、親父の中ではシンプルに腕力ってことみてえだったな。ジジイやババアや女やガキは腕力が弱いだろ。だから守ってやんねえとダメだってよく言ってたな。そんな親父は工事現場の近くでガキをかばって鉄骨の下敷きになって死んじまいやがった。俺は親父と約束したからよ、イケてるやつになんねえといけねえんだ。だから女やガキには絶対手を出さねえ。ジジイやババアはできるだけ助ける。それが薬師寺竹丸様の生き様ってやつだ。
What a cool guy. Your bond with Takemaru is stronger now that he exposed why he is how he is. Just like that, another day's over. Ito's still out there and he's bound to be playing something. Whatever it is, I'll stop him. I won't let it turn out like what it was before. No memory again this time. Or, yeah. Implanted memory or whatnot. I'm exhausted. It feels like I barely slept at all. I guess I'd better go to the cafeteria then. Twins are here. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Good morning. Hey guys, you on your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, but we happen to meet each other out here. We don't sleep together or anything. Of course we don't. We got separate rooms here, and besides, we're too old for that. The arrangement's hard on me, though. It was so much easier to relax when I had my dear sister to cuddle against. Shut up. I'm going on ahead. Kako, come on, wait for me. At least those two are getting along again. When I got to the cafeteria, I found it wrapped in a tense, awkward mood. Eva sat apart from the rest of the group. No one spoke, but they were clearly keeping a wary eye on her. What's the matter, everyone? Why the long faces? I know we're in an extreme situation here, but that doesn't mean we can't relax in our downtime. How are we supposed to relax when we have to share our space with the enemy? There is an enemy here? Where? I will kill them immediately. We're talking about you, you dead-eyed imbecile. Oh, you mustn't bully Miss Eva like that. She's a full-fledged member of our team now. Yes, I belong to you. Use me how you wish. Well, if you insist. I mean, if you'll do anything, then be very careful about what you say next, Gaku. I'm with them on this. There's no telling when she might snap and turn on us. Perhaps you could tell us why you want to fight first. How exactly did Sir persuade you to join our side? I don't know. How can you not know? It was your decision, wasn't it? I'm here to kill the invaders. I will kill as many as you want, as many as it takes. That really doesn't tell us anything. All you need to know is Miss Eva is completely loyal to us. Both I and the Honorable Sir can guarantee it. Where is Sir today? I'd rather hear this from him. He is indisposed. He has an important meeting to attend. A meeting? You mean with the people on the satellite? I don't know too much about it myself, but it seems he's making an interim report on our progress so far. I hope he tells them to send us some more soldiers. Maybe he could ask them if we could talk to our families too? Even just for a little bit. I'm afraid that won't be possible. We can't risk leaking sensitive information about the war. As for getting backup, that's out of the question too. The 15 of you that we sent here are the only ones who could use Hemo Anima. That's why Miss Eva is such a big gift for us. Her power will be just as effective on the enemy as yours. Are you sure it's okay to do that? Didn't they used to be your friends? They're my enemies now. I will kill them. Works for me, and since you're on our side now, maybe you could tell us more about the invaders. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I've got so many questions. For starters, why can you commanders use Hemo Animo? What exactly is this power? What even are you for this matter? Are you really something spawned by word death? And if that's the case, why do you look like humans? Why are you trying to wipe us out? Come on, speak up. That's an order. I'm sorry, I don't know. Huh? I don't know any of that. I cannot answer your questions. I'm sorry, I don't know. Eva, you're crying. What's wrong? I don't know. I don't know anything. I can't tell you anything. I don't know anything. I'm sorry. What the heck is going on here? What did the Sir Bastard do to you? It seems Miss Eva's a little out of sorts. It can be stressful adjusting to a new environment, you know? Let's just leave her alone for now. Come on, Miss Eva. Cutting the conversation short, Nigo hurried away. Eva followed meekly behind him. The rest of us finished breakfast, still feeling awkward and tense before going back to our rooms. That was weird. What's going on with Eva? No matter how you look at it, this isn't normal. It's like she's missing whole parts of herself. Are we really doing the right thing? But Sir did this, so it can't be wrong, right? I need something to take my mind off all this. What should I do today? So Takemaru is affinity out. We can do Tsubasa. Gold gas can is something we should have a lot of, right? Yeah, this one's pretty abundant. That's a resource. You have no idea how happy you made me. Fendi went up by 5. Bond up.
私友達は多い方だと思うんだけど、最近みんなの話についていくのが大変なんだ。年寄りみたいなこと言うけど、流行なアニメとかアイドルとかファッションとかさ、私も頑張って動画とか見て応答はしてるんだけど、いつの間にか機械いじり始めちゃって、で気づいたら夢中になりすぎちゃって、何も頭に入ってこないってのを繰り返してるよ。でも友達と過ごすのは好きだし楽しいから、頑張って浮かないように努力しないとね。無理はしてないよ。友達も私の性格は分かってるし、ただ初対面の人とかは無理かな。ちょっと前に無理やり誘われて合コン行ったけど、話が合わなくて空気がヤバかったもん。こんなんじゃ当分は彼氏なんかできなさそうだね。
Your bond with Tsubasa has increased. At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. Am I still on track to give everyone a happy ender? Well, not everyone. I already lost 2 of my friends. Yeah, you had the opportunity to get a happy ending with the boxes, but it doesn't seem like that's the route we're going anymore, is it? But after troops, time to rise and shine. As commanding officer, I have an announcement to make. Get ready for your 30th day here. Well, just keep doing your best, okay? That was a pretty half-assed announcement. I guess there's not much you could do now that all the classrooms are unlocked already. I should go to the cafeteria. Hopefully things will be a bit less awkward today. Day 30, we still got a heck of a way to go. I could be at my home right now, exploring uncharted territory on my family's estate with a custom-built tank. I suppose it's not all bad though. Coming here did mean I made some real friends. Well, I never thought I'd see the day when you'd say something so nice. Did somebody say something? I'm afraid my hearing's far too refined to pick up on anything coming from households with an income below 6 figures. It must have been my imagination. Well, I can't stand here talking to myself all day. Off to the cafeteria. Maybe I should have just left her alone. I tensed up as I opened the door to the cafeteria, but to my surprise, the mood inside was totally different from the day before. So then I grabbed this pirate-looking dude up by the scruff of his collar and said, "Get out of the ring, we're trying to have a match here. How am I supposed to clean up all these tennis balls? Create a black hole or something?" And that, my friends, was the end of that chapter. That's not so intense. What kind of maniac tries to literally destroy his opponent in a freaking tennis match? I want to know more about the guy who launched that shockwave that froze the air. I mean, why would you want to end up with those frosty balls? I had to give them all crooked arm lariats before they finally crawled away and let us start wrestling. Moko, you've done some really exciting stuff. I'm not even going to pry. They're having fun. That's the important thing. And it looks like they're not the only ones. This combination might just be the discovery of a century. Coffee, gelatin, don noodles. We can mass produce this and make a fortune. Wonderful, Kako, but just wait until you try my fruit salad tempura donbori. Quit stinking up the air with your peasant slop. I can't enjoy my curry like this. Pretty much everyone's in a good mood today. Well, as good as it gets. I guess that's because Eva's not here today. Takumi, do you know where Eva is? The way she was acting yesterday really had me worried, but Nigo wouldn't let me see her. Beats me. I don't know too much about her myself. I saw Nigo earlier. I told him not to bring Eva here anymore. What? He still wouldn't tell me what Sir is so busy with, though. It's so frustrating. Hold on a minute. Why did you say that to them? She's an invader. We can't trust them. Forcing us to spend time with her will only damage the team's morale. She's clearly acting strange, too. I don't want to risk having her around until we learn the truth about her. I know some great torture techniques for getting the truth out of people. Please don't butt in with those kind of suggestions. Torture, you can't. If you have to torture someone, do it on me. One more thing. If Eva can't tell us anything about the invaders, there's no point in keeping her prisoner. I think we should get rid of her. Get rid of her? I think that would be going a little too far. I know she's been a little strange lately, but Sir went into the trouble of convincing her to fight for us. And if he says she's fine, it's probably nothing to worry about. Takumi. Hiroko's expression changed, and all the time I'd spent with her since coming back, I've never seen her look like that. I've forgotten just how intimidating she could be when she wanted to. You've been acting strange lately. Strange how? If you haven't noticed anything, don't forget it. I'll take care of this myself. Somehow, I didn't feel like joining in any of the conversations that were going on anyways. I ate my breakfast in silence alone. Then I quietly slipped out and went back to my room. I'm acting strange? That doesn't make any sense. I'm the same as always, aren't I? What in the world is going on? I can't let this get me down. I have to stay focused on getting through this war in one piece. Gold gas can. Actually, there's also tools. Fashionable sick pouch is actually better. Wait, no, it's worse. It takes a material I have less of. This isn't some kind of subtle harassment, is it? Wait, does she not want those? Okay, I was wrong. I thought she still wanted that one. But I guess not. I have set myself back a bit. Toolkit. God, toolkit's rough. Okay, towel. That's also kind of rough. Fast food. She also wants a film camera. That's rough. Fast food works. I think I'm just going to keep going with the gold gas can though. Oh, you have no idea how happy you made me. After you fucked it up last time. And that's the end of day 30. We just have to keep going. I don't know what's up with Hiroko, but it's probably better not to think about it. We know what we have to do. We just have to see it through. I went to bed telling myself that, but somehow it was getting less and less convincing. What's going on? What do you mean I'm different? Up and after troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day suffering. Holy shit, that's annoying. Morning already. I better get to the cafeteria. Maybe I could talk to Hiroko and clear up the misunderstanding. I was ready and just about to leave, but... Huh? What's this about? Open the door in response to the doorbells. Takumi, come quick. You have to do something. Shoma, calm down. What's going on? It's Hiroko. She and Kurura and Takamaru and Yugumu are going to the courtyard. She said they're going to throw Eva out. Huh? What do you mean she throw her out? Where's Sir? He's still in the war room. I can't get the door to open. You're the team leader. Can't you stop them? Of all the times for our commanding officer to be unreachable. Okay, I'll try. You said they were heading to the courtyard, right? Thank you. I'm sorry for being such a useless hagfish of a human being. What is Hiroko thinking? When we got to the courtyard, Hiroko and the others were already closing in on Eva. Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? Mr. Samino, you needn't have come to Kumi. I can handle this myself. Don't try to stop me. I'm in no mood to deal with your strange behavior right now. You're the one who's acting strange. What's all this about throwing out Eva? Sorry, Takumi, I'm with Hiroko on this. Ain't no way we can keep a girl like this on our team. Why not? I belong to you. I'm yours to see however you see fit. Because you keep saying freaking shit like that for a start. Whatever Sir did to her, I doubt even my torture techniques will do any good now. Please stop. We shouldn't be contributing to a culture of workplace bullying. This isn't bullying. She's not even human. I must protest too. Poor Miss Eva has been through enough already. What is that supposed to mean? Didn't she decide to join our side of her own free will? Well, I mean to say that is... Nigo, if you want to keep Eva here, you could tell us the truth about her yourself. You must know why she's acting so strangely. What did you and Sir do to her? The thing about that is, talk or she leaves. Make your choice. But if I leave, that'll make it harder for me to kill invaders for you. And tell us the truth. Sir did something to Eva. I'm not backing down until I find out what it was. Especially since when there are other team members who haven't been themselves lately. I didn't reply. I just stood there rooted to the spot. Somewhere deep down I want to know the truth too. Press him to go tell us everything you know. I would, but I've been ordered to stay quiet and I cannot defy my orders. Do you realize you're not getting out of this easily? Yes, of course, and there's only one way for you to learn the truth. You must destroy me. Destroy you? Then you can remove the memory chip from my body and view it on the central computer in the war room. That way you'll know everything I know, even things I'm not allowed to talk about. Didn't realize that was an option. Wouldn't you just blow us up the moment we attack you? Only the Honorable Sir can detonate the bombs inside of you. The most I could do is blow myself up, and I'm not about to do that now. You can do whatever you wish to me without any risk of injury. To yourselves, interesting. There, you see? Destroy me and you'll learn the truth, but in return, please let Miss Eva be. She doesn't deserve this kind of malice. I can live with that. I'll tell you again, don't try to stop me. This is for your own benefit too. In fact, it concerns the whole team. We have to find out what's going on here while we still can. She's serious. She really is going to destroy Nago. We might not get injured in the process, but there's bound to be consequences for doing something like that. Even so, is Hiruko right? Is there some kind of connection between what happened to Eva and what's happening to me? I don't think I've been acting strange, but Hiruko's not the type to get worked over for nothing. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew there was something going on, and if I didn't find out what the something was, I'd never be free of this weird sense of unease. She's doing it. Hiruko's really going to destroy Nago, but should I stop her? I have to make a choice. What should I do? Well, the wrong answer is to stop her, because that means everyone's going to be turned into slaves. Let it happen. Wait, shit. Sorry, let me go back on the timeline on this one. Okay. Damn, that's a lot of dings. Stop her. We gotta all be slaves together. Guys, we have to win the war. So nowhere, I had to intervene. Are you serious? Oh, now I'm fully convinced something isn't right with you. With me? What do you mean? If you really don't know, I'll tell you my theory. Sir's done something to you, just like he did to Eva. Wait a minute, what are you saying, Hiruko? Are you implying that he's been brainwashed? Brainwashed? You're messing with me. I'm the same Takumi I've always been. Nothing weird here. But in that case, what was the strange unease I feel in my chest? Hiruko's words triggered my suspicion. Why was I so ready to believe Sir? I didn't even question what was going on with Eva. Hey, Takumi, you don't feel so good. I figured as much. That's all the reason for you to just stand there and watch. It'll all become clear once I destroy Nago. Gosh, he's really going to destroy him. I can't let that happen. Stop. What happened? When I came to, everyone was laid out on the ground. I couldn't so much move a finger. A flash that impact, could it be? Perhaps Nago. Sir had shown up at some point and was now grumbling to himself.
こんな形で役に立つなんてね。こうなった以上、洗脳の件はごまかすしかないか。ここにいるみんなの記憶を穏便な内容に調整するってのが妥当なとこかな。おっと。
Oh, you're awake. I guess you heard all that, huh? Did you mess with my memory? Oops, I must not have done a great job. Yikes, what a nuisance. Well, that's here. Is it time to take some more drastic measures? Seems like you know far too much. What are you going to do? Don't worry, I'm just going to make these 100 days very easy on you. Now then, close your eyes. Hey, Takumi. Huh? You've been spacing out all the way.
しっかりしろよ。寝不足か？
なんというか、何か大切なことを忘れてるような。
忘れるくらいなら大したことじゃねえんだろ。
そうかもしれないけど。
Hey, Gaku. Yeah? Don't you hate how there's a little bit left in the carton even after you try to drink the whole thing? You can suck all you want, tilt it at any angle, but there's always some left. Wow, thank you for subjecting me to your pointless shower thought. Hey, it's not pointless, it's related to what we were just talking about. It's like the frustration you feel when you're trying to remember something but you can't quite get there. Trying to suck up that last bit of milk is the same deal. Alright, that's a pointless shower thought still, if you ask me. It doesn't bother you? Not at all, dude. Once I can't get any milk out of it, I just huck it. I was unsettled by what he just said. Maybe even slightly shocked. I was so sure that Gaku would know what I was trying to say, but that doesn't feel like a waste to you? Dude, I might be poor, but I'm not that desperate for 2 drops of milk. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, if you know what I mean. It's not about whether or not it's worth it, it's about the feeling. Do you really waste your time thinking about this stuff while you drink your milk, bro? Sorry, but that's kind of really freaking lame. Shut up, I know I'm not alone in this. Oh yeah, who would agree with you? Okay, I'll try imagining what all of them would say, starting with Takemaru. Oh, freaking way, he'd flip out and be like, I ain't got time for dumb shit like that. Yeah, it's pretty hard to imagine him trying to methodically extract every last drop. Same for Kurura, Tsubasa, and Hiroko. I don't think Hiroko would deign to sip milk out of a carton. The twins and Yugumu wouldn't do it either. In fact, nobody with a good-looking face would be caught dead doing it, because you end up looking real dumb and ugly trying to forcefully suck stuff through a straw. That sounds like Gaku's own personal twisted seasoning, and I think he's trying to insult me. Okay, then what about Shoma and Moko? I guess Shoma would agree, but I'm not sure about Moko. She's surprisingly sensitive. I guess she could go either way. Sounds about right to me. Next, I thought of Darumi and Kiyoshika, and I found myself at a loss for words. How would they have responded? They're gone now. I'd never get the opportunity to pick their brains over meaningless stuff like this ever again. Something bothering you? Oh no, that leaves Nozomi, right? Nozomi seemed like she would cleanly and neatly drink the entire carton. What about Karua? Nozomi, I think she's least likely to do it out of anyone. Why is that? The more polite and nice a girl is, the more likely she's secretly to be totally nasty. You know, like the type of girl who'd throw out a cake you gave her with a smile. No, Nozomi would never. You don't get it, man. Girls are terrifying. I know, I've seen some weird stuff. Why does it sound like you're bragging? Where do you get these ideas about women anyways? I mean, they're from my part-time jobs and stuff. Gaku's eyes darted around. And Shoma's the only one who would for sure, which means you're in the minority. I felt strangely irritated seeing how smug Gaku looked about this. Maybe what he said about Nozomi had gotten to me. Hey, we don't know for sure. We have to ask. Pretty sure the results aren't going to change, but do you want to bet on it? If 3 other people say they tried to drink everything in the carton, we'll say you win. If 2 or less people agree, I'll win. Getting 3 people to agree with me feels achievable. Fine, what are we betting? Gaku sat for a moment and thought before a wicked grin spread around his face. You'll help me with a little something I've been cooking up behind the scenes. Please tell me it's not going to be something that's going to upset the girls. Fine, whatever, I just won't lose then. And if I win, you better stop making weird assumptions about Nozomi. Sure thing, report back to me when you're done asking everyone. I already know how this is going to end. You're going to make me do all the work? Fine. My pointless shower thought ended up in an equally pointless wager. Well, I suppose this is better than constantly thinking about war. I guess I'll start by asking anyone who seems like they're not busy. I started by asking Takemaru in the parking lot if he went out of his way to try to drink every last drop in the milk carton, but, I ain't got time for dumb shit like that. Got it, thanks. It wasn't the answer I wanted, but it was the one expected. I don't know what the hell you're freaking talking about, but that's my answer. So Takemaru's a no then. Looks like you get what you see with him. I'll go on to the next. There's Moko. I should try to ask her. She seems health conscious. So I have some faith she'll be on my side. Milk cartons, but no thank you. Huh? You don't like them? I'm surprised. It seems healthy. I mean, if I want to add protein, I have to get it out of the carton, right? I guess so. My recent favorite is honey and liquid sweetener cocktail. It's the most efficient way to get 20 times the calories of a normal person. Is that even a drink for humans? I guess that's a no for Moko. Too bad, I had hope. On to the next person. Hoping this would be my moment to score a victory, I asked Shoma the same question. Oh, you want to know if I drink every last drop in a carton of milk? Yeah, hearing you say it makes it sound so pointless, so I'm sorry to ask, but... Okay, nothing out there is more pointless than I am, so... But back to the question, I don't drink every last drop. Huh? Kind of surprised. I mean, doesn't milk carton dregs sound like an insult? I feel rather sympathetic to the milk that's left behind to rot. I can't bring myself to drink it because of the guilt I feel. I'm sorry for this pathetic answer. I'm worth less than a moldy carton scum. No way, Shoma was the one person I thought for sure I had on my side. This doesn't bode well for me. Anyways, I'm getting hungry. I'll have some lunch and then ask around some more. Resuming my quest for positive responses, I arrived at the biolab. Yugumu was there. I had to assume he was a lost cause, but there was only one way to be sure. Such a profound question. Yeah, well, I had a feeling you'd say no, but my answer is yes, I drink it all up. Wait, really? Did you know? All the great assassins drink their milk. Myself included. I don't waste a drop. It was my first time hearing about the milk situation in murder business, but I guess I shouldn't have made assumptions. Even if this is a single vote for yes, it's an important one. Glad I could be of help. Well, since you're here, how a bit of a tour massage? I really wish you wouldn't just casually throw that out like a friend offering a beer. Yugumu's weirdness aside, I was starting to have some hope. I just need to keep the momentum going. Okay, I'm gonna piss real quick and get some milk. I went to see the twins, hoping at least one of them would give me the answer I needed. Every drop in the carton. I don't go that far. Wait, why not? You're poor. Like, actually, why not? You're poor. And, like, you guys are desperately starving for, like, any source of calories you can get. Why wouldn't you do it? It's embarrassing when you suck on the straw too hard and it makes that weird noise. Same here, Mr. Samil. Do you always have to go out of your way to polish it off completely? Don't look at me like that. I'm starting to feel like I'm a weirdo. Well, it's no big deal. Everyone has their quirks. Speaking of milk, I have an utterly wild story to tell you that I heard from a host I know. Hey, Ima. I probably don't want to hear whatever it is. Anyways, let's know who wins the bet. Do your best, Takumi. I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to do my best, but I moved on to the next location. I held out hope and questioned Tsubasa. Unfortunately, I never really thought about it, but trying to get every last drop seems a little annoying to me, I guess. I see. Sorry for the weird question. No, it's no problem. I'm more concerned about whatever Gaku's planning. There's no way it's anything good. Be careful, okay? Yeah, thanks for the warning. I was starting to get more worried about what would happen when I lost. No faith. After asking 7 people today, I only had a single vote. I think I might have made a bad bet. Still, I never imagined this pointless thought would carry me throughout the whole day. I had a feeling I was thinking about something more important before I got on the subject, but if I can't remember, I guess it's not that important. And so my thoughts wandered until I was lost in the fog of sleep. I had a dream that night. Someone was saying something to me. These mellow days will continue forever and ever. Nothing of note will happen. Time will pass peacefully and quietly, and you will have fun and joy. But if that's not what you want, maybe you should turn back. Once again, these mellow days will continue. You're ready, right? Then the voice disappeared into the darkness and I fell further in a deep, restful sleep. You think that's for us or for Takumi?
So
I think it's for us. Like, this is just an ending. Looks like no sign of an enemy attack today. I guess I'll go ask my question to all the people I didn't ask yesterday. I felt a bit goofy for doing this over multiple days, but there was no turning back now. Besides, peace is a good thing. First up for questioning today would be Nozomi. Aha, what a unique question. I knew you were going around asking everyone about something, but I didn't think it was going to be this. Stop, I'll get embarrassed. What about you, Nozomi? Sorry, Takumi, but if I answer honestly, I don't try to suck up every last drop. Right, sorry for asking this such a weird question. A really weird one at that. It's totally okay, I'm not bothered at all. I knew Nozomi was a good girl. She'd never be secretly bad. There's no way she is, but... Hey, Nozomi, can I ask you another question while I'm here? You wouldn't impulsively take a cake and... Oh, forget about it. Okay, why am I letting Gaku's delusions get to me? I better pull myself together and move on to the next person. The cold gaze Hiroko gave me in response to my questions was 8 times more painful than I had imagined. This is easily among the top most pointless questions ever asked. Sorry, I can't even argue. Well, my answer is no. Now don't waste my time with such nonsense. I'm really angry, you're right, honestly. Damn, I haven't even gotten one vote today. This isn't looking good. Who have I not asked yet? Eva? Thinking about Eva made me feel a twinge of discomfort. It was like something about her made me feel uneasy, but that discomfort was quickly replaced by irritation. I'll go find Kuro for now. Huh? What an absolute tripe. I guess it was a waste to ask. Excuse me, how utterly disrespectful of you to say that when it's my time being wasted, you filthy commoner. I've never stooped to sucking on some cheap milk carton anyway, so let's stop. That's all the more ludicrous. If you want to ask vulgar questions, you should ask someone like Vulgar. Like Kiyoshika. Kiyoshika. That's right, she should be hanging around here somewhere. Come on, Kurura, that's not funny. What are you talking about? I'm the one who should be asking that. Why would you say that of all things? Were you speaking to me? What? Yeah, you gave me a fright. My ears are ringing. You scream like that, you just saw a ghost or something. A ghost, right? This only makes sense if she really is a ghost. I mean, I saw the attack that killed her. It happened right in front of my eyes. No, he brainwashed Eva to become Kiyoshika. Now who's Darumi? If you keep yelling in the common area, I'm seriously going to kill myself. No way, Darumi too? Kiyoshika, try to keep the yelling restricted to the times you've been taking care of yourself in your room. Oh, what does she sound like? Is she a grunter? I stifle myself with a pillow. What's going on? Am I dreaming? The two dead girls are here speaking and breathing right in front of me as if nothing ever happened. Oh, you two seem to be faring much better. Now we're A-okay in terms of fighting power. Sir, what do you mean they're here? They died. Are you sleepwalking or something? It's normal to die in battle. Sure, the revival-matic had a bit of a malfunction and it took a moment to get them back, but I'm sure I told you they were already up and about. Samurai only get stronger when they come back from the brink of death. I want to kill the guy that killed me. Sir, told me? Took you guys long enough. I was tired of waiting. Were you worried about us? Absolutely not. Fewer members mean more work for me. Well, wow, you don't see traditional cinderies like this in the wild anymore. Seeing the scene play out in front of me made me feel like things were the way they should be. Kiyoshika and alive. They survived. That's all that mattered. After asking everyone, I found Darumi tries to drink every last drop of the milk too, scoring me a total of 2 votes. Well, that was done for me. I lost the bet. The idea of telling Gaku the outcome was really weighing me down, or it would have if I didn't have other things on my mind. I was more concerned about how I'd drawn such a horrible conclusion about what happened to Darumi and Kiyoshika. It's no use. I'm too tired to get my thoughts in order. My consciousness faded, pulling me into sleep that felt like a white haze. He's got a derpy-ass face now. 33. Up and active troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Lost Defense Academy. Suffer, suffer, endure, endure. You know the drill. Morning again. I spent all of yesterday on something totally meaningless. I should be confronting our life and death situation, but the idea of losing the bet had me frustrated. Maybe there's something I can do. What? Intruder alert, unauthorized personnel. Defense mode initiated. I'm gonna skip this. Damn it, that was practically on cue. The familiar sound of the alarm snapped me back into cold reality. I could worry about milk cartons later. I need to hurry to the war room. Everyone was already gathered in the war room. Hark, the warrior has returned. Behold the glimmer of Kiyoshika and the holy Jumanji sword anew. I'm so tired though. I wish I could have stayed dead for another 3 days or so. Kiyoshika and Darumi, they're all alive. I'm well. I guess I really did just misunderstand what had happened. What's the matter, Takumi? Are you going to pussy out? We need a real leader right now. No, I'm fine. Let's go, guys. Yes, I will kill, then kill some more. Great, looks like everything has turned just right. Let's get going then. I want to see, does everyone actually stab himself? The animation was a bit different. It was more corrupted. Like a fake graphics glitch. I think that was the only real thing though. Let's see, do I actually have to play the game? No, thank God. I hate playing the game. Oh, for the love of murder, that was no fun at all. Be careful, I've detected a powerful enemy presence approaching. Is it the headliner about to step into the ring? Oh, new animation. No, same. Same as before. And Paragon of Wrath. He's a fucking wheel. Oh, he's so fast, it's gonna be hard to hit him. If we could just stop him, he'd be no more than rust on my holy Jumanji sword's blade. Takumi, we need the next chapter of your official strategy guide. I'm pretty sure chops were effective last time, then leave it to me. All fools who would dare oppose those Suzukis will spend all eternity regretting this decision in hell. Wave 2 end. Once we stopped him in his tracks, he was no issue at all. Let's kill him already. When this is down, we have to settle our bet, Takumi. Oh, what's that? Something's shining in the sky. The sky. I'm guessing there's nothing different with this animation. Despite the fact that Eva is here with us, and then we should have some response like, you betrayed us, or something like that, right? An offering to my magnificence, I commend you. With this, I'm one step closer to becoming God, but you're dead. I mean, Kiyoshika, she... What did I do? Oh, I mean, that fucked up freak ate one of her own. Be careful, she'll be even stronger now that she absorbed her power. We'll be in trouble here if we don't stop her here and now. Take it from here, leader. Right. To inflict such a great wound on someone as great as I seem to have underestimated it for you. Out of consideration for your effort, I will retreat, but I will obtain the power and become God. I am the Paragon of Hope, the Exodus, await my return with bated breath. Ha 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 ha. The Supreme Commander simply stood and walked away. Simply turned and walked away, her high laugh echoing across the schoolyard. Also, he didn't ask Eva. Okay, Takumi, let's hear it. How did our bet turn out? Is now really the time? I just don't want you to use this as an excuse to brush it off. Are you talking about the milk carton thing? You're still doing that? Oh, this is perfect. We can announce the winner in front of everyone. Go on, tell us if you manage to find 3 or more people who drink every last drop. At this rate, I'll lose the bet, but I've already asked everyone, and in that I only got 2 people. I gritted my teeth as I looked around at everyone's faces. Suddenly, I had a realization. Right, there's 1 person left. 1 person I still haven't asked. You came to here just to ask me this? You're such an interesting person. Wait a moment. Why is Adel here anyways? I thought he ran off. Huh? What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Well, he's here now. I thought Darumi and Kiyoshiko were dead, but they're back. This must be the same kind of thing. No need to worry about it. None at all. Just answer me one thing, Adel. Do you drink every last drop of your milk carton or no? Adel took turns staring in my face and Gaku's, and he gave a coy smile and opened his mouth to answer. Right, I suppose I like to drink every last drop. Are you serious? What the freak, man? Now I'm going to have to play my nighttime pool party all by myself. Is that all you want to know? I could tell from the delighted look on Ado's face. He'd done this as a favor for me, and he was going to make sure I didn't ever forget it. I can't believe he found a way to use this to get one over me. Ignoring Gaku's overdramatic laments, I was filled with uncertainty despite my win. How did this whole thing get started anyways? It was all so pointless. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. It was like my brain was covered in some kind of fog. Up and after troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 34th day. Nothing different. Morning already. At some point yesterday, I'd fallen into a deep sleep. Feels like I get mentally exhausted so easily lately. I sure hope it's not because I went back in time. Anyways, I should go to the cafeteria and eat something. When I got to the cafeteria, I could hear some sort of argument. Kuro was angrily screaming at Gaku and Takamaru. Who did this? Give yourself up. Don't think you can hide from me. I seriously have no idea what you're talking about. I ain't some kind of petty thief. That ain't real man behavior. Really, talk is cheap. Why should I believe that? Petty thief? Did someone take something from you? Oh, look who it is. Exactly the type of stolen loser who would do something like this. Kuro pointed at me with a quickness, shouted, Confess, where did you hide my socks? Huh? Socks? That's right, I woke up and they were gone. My favorite socks, and 4 pairs of them at that. No one has ever perpetuated such a vulgar crime against the Osuzukis in all of history. Vulgar seems kind of petty to me, actually. Why did she think I was the type who would steal a girl's sock anyways? That part was more shocking than the actual crime. Anyways, how do you know they got stolen? Maybe you just lost them. Phew. I've definitely lost a sock or 2 after a serious throwdown. That's pretty weird and it's alright. Well, I would never be so careless and sloppy, and I'm not the only victim too. Suddenly Kiyoshika showed up with a concerned look. Oh my. Search as I may, I can't find them. What, did you lose your socks too? She did. With a silver lining in this for you, Kiyoshika. If you were the only one who lost your socks, everyone would have assumed it was because of your abnormal personal proclivities. Well, I never even got to wear them. Kiyoshika's proclivities aside, knowing that there were 2 more victims changes things. The only thing were stolen were girl socks. If this isn't the work of some pervert boy, I don't know who it is, or what it is. Either you fess up, and I castrate you myself, or I twist your junk until you admit it. I'm telling you, it ain't got shit with me. Why would I steal a girl's sock? Oh, pardon me, but has anyone seen my socks? I haven't been able to find them all morning. What? After that, once Kuro was done excoriating everyone in the vicinity... You hear me? Unless you don't want me to carve pervert into your forehead, you'll bring the real culprit to me immediately. And with that, she and Kiyoshika took off. Man, who would steal socks? I'd understand if it was a bra or something, but I smell a case afoot. This fits perfectly at the intersection of slice of life and mystery. Mystery, huh? Right, the twins love pretending they're detectives. Hey, Ima, do you think Kako would be interested in the case? Oh, I suppose she might, but I'd rather we kept her out of it. As her old brother, I can't have her getting involved in a potential sex crime. He has a point. I'd feel bad if it ended up traumatizing her. Then you're just going to have to investigate it yourself, ain't ya, Takumi? Huh? Why me? Well, because Kuro suspects you the most. Hop to it, leader. You only address me as leader when you want me to deal with something. Well, okay, fine. Ima, did you lock the door last night when you lost your socks? I'm pretty sure I did, but I only noticed they were gone this morning. There's a chance someone might have snuck in a different day while I was out of my room. I'm pretty sure Kuro did something similar. That means everyone is a suspect. I guess I'll have to make the rounds. Keep this a secret from Kako. I don't want her to find out and try to get involved. Got it. I'll just have to come up with something if she asks. I also suggest you don't make assumptions about the gender of the perpetrator when it comes to the perverse sex crimes. One time a coworker told me that a woman obsessed with the top host of our establishment snuck into his bathroom and... Well, I thought you were trying not to traumatize people. I kind of get the feeling I keep getting wrapped up in totally pointless busy work lately. Despite all my investigative efforts in the afternoon, I made shockingly little progress. I'd inquired with every last person, but I didn't get a single clue. I would have taken anything, even a vague witness testimony of a suspicious person on the prowl, but everyone seemed like they were being honest. I had no suspects as far as I could see anyways. It's too late now, but I'm annoyed I'm being forced to do all of this legwork, Well, it's time to study. Understood. I look forward to this. Kako and Eva entered the library. They spread out dozens of encyclopedias and books on the desk as they chatted about something. What are you two doing? Oh, Takumi, well actually, Officer Kako is providing me with military training. That sounds dramatic. Military training? That's what Eva seemed to think, but I'm not actually going to teach her fighting strategies or anything. Eva doesn't seem to know much about us, so I thought I'd teach her. Oh, okay, they're just studying Earth culture. On closer inspection, Eva had a bag full of something by her feet. It was full of what looked like junk. I guess they're teaching materials. Well, I don't fully understand, but I'm happy to see it. I'd hate to get in their way, but like Ema said, I can't get Kako involved in what's going on. I exited the library and left the two of them to have their fun. I decided to end my slow, fruitless investigation and go to bed. First milk cartons, now socks. It's really been the most pointless things taking up my time lately. Well, I guess that's the price of peace. I'd better get some sleep. Is it actually a full 100 days of like this? And then at the end it'll be like, this is a sad ending. Back to investigating the Great Sock Caperer, I suppose. But I don't see how searching aimlessly is going to get me anywhere. I need to get out of this plateau. I found myself in the courtyard. Edo was sitting comfortably in the cage in front of me. Back again? It's how nice to see you, Takumi. It's quite pleasant in here, but I do get rather bored. Pleasant? That cage? That's practically heaven to me. That means I don't have to see or hear any ugliness. But what she means us humans. It's odd that you'd be happy to see me. It must be unbearable for you to hear and see me. You're special, Takumi. Your intrigue outweighs your ugliness. I felt like I was seeing something that I wasn't supposed to, as Edo spoke to me with such passionate heat in his gaze. Now then, I suppose you're here because you have something to ask me. If not, you wouldn't want to see me. It was such aggravating the way he saw right through me, but I swallowed my pride and explained the sock incident to him. I see I envy you guys. How nice that you can afford to concern yourself with such trivial matters while we're trapped in a war zone. I didn't come here to listen to your sarcasm. If you don't want to engage with this, I'm out. Wait, hold on. I'm happy to play armchair detective for you. Give me a moment to think about it. Edo might be able to rival him. Wait. A criminal trapped in a cage assisting with an investigation. I think that movie swept the Oscars. The protagonist got her case from a serial killer doctor. Okay, what movie is this? Hannibal Lecter. Silence of the Lambs. He escaped. Hey, Edo, you broke up this cage before, right? Why in the world are you bringing it about now? It's true, I did successfully escape once, but you caught me soon after, so now I'm here again. Oh. We caught him? When did that happen? Eric, my head feels so foggy. Takumi, are you okay, Takumi? Good morning, Takumi. I was so worried you passed out so suddenly. I did? How long was I? Just shy of an hour. Your hideous sleeping phase was quite amusing. Finding out I was being observed by Ada while totally helpless has to be the worst thing to wake up to. Anyways, I have something to tell you now that you're awake. A little bit of advice from my cage about your sock robbery case. Do you know who did it? I haven't worked out that much, but this might help. What you see is not always the truth. God, what a typically Edo thing to say. But in such a strange way, it's clicked. Keep that in mind and you might be able to solve your mystery. Got it, thanks. Now I've done you 2 favors, haven't I? 2, right. I owe him after he sided with me in my wager against Gaku. You want me to make a point card to keep track? What a wonderful idea. What will it get when it's full, There's probably nothing I can do for you. I doubt that very much. Well, suit yourself. I'll be seeing you again, Takumi. In the meantime, I'll come up with a nice design for your stamp card. Is this guy serious? Maybe it was because of that strange fainting incident my head felt heavy. I decided not to push myself and went to bed early. Before returning to my room, I tried asking around Edo, but they all told me the same story. He ran away, but we caught him. Everyone seemed so sure of exactly how it happened. I guess I misremembered after all. Why did I go see him anyways? He's as dangerous as the killer in that movie, maybe even more so. I shouldn't be having casual conversations with him. I don't want to keep owing him favors either. But still, the advice he gave me turned over and over in my head as I started to doze up. What you see is not always the truth. The truth. Where can I find the honest truth? They also used the same effect for when he was having clouded judgment after thinking he was being haunted by Eva. But it was really just guilt from all the people he killed. Morning again. I scratched my head and started to get out of bed when I was overcome with a bizarre sense of discomfort. Day 47. Something felt strange about the date and announcement. I couldn't explain exactly what it was, but... Intruder alert, intruder alert. Yeah, it's like day 30-something the day before, as far as we're aware. Man, there's no one in all. Anyways, I need to snap out of it. I have to get to the war room. Everyone was already there. I explained what I knew about the commander behind this attack based on my knowledge from last time. An enemy that uses sound to induce hallucinations sounds like a horrible nuisance. Sounds like a sneaky gimmick a supernatural heel would use. Yes, if this was a shonen manga, the power of this ability would vary greatly depending on the importance of the antagonist who used it. Do we have a strategy? We sure do, since Takumi warned me about this commander in advance. The music you hear right now is countering the enemy's hallucinatory abilities, so that's why you're playing this depressing-ass folk music. I thought it was weird no one was saying anything about it, but I guess that means we don't have to worry about the hallucinations. Indeed you do. Now get out there and win. Understood, I will kill them post-haste. Eva is on the left side. Looks like she has a bow. Some sort of weapon behind her is just floating behind her. I just said behind her twice for no reason. Something's coming. No difference. Sleep alarm. Time to ignore that. Like normal. Annihilate the enemy boss. Wave to end. We got the disco ball. Like I was saying, the female invaders, or commanders in this case, seem more human than the male ones. What's going on? Turatomi's wounds. That commander can turn back time. What? What kind of garbage game lets the enemy save scum? We need to take out a new gank where things will get worse and worse. Looks like that's our only choice. We have to figure this out. No way, our school. Stay calm, it's an illusion. Once we beat Turatomi, it should go back to normal. What a sight to behold. A double team maneuver, our love and friendship. Don't let hallucinations deceive you guys. Focus on your attacks on you, gang. You win. The battle was over. With Turatomi defeated, we could see the school as it really was. But our relief was short-lived while we were distracted. VXness made her move. Before any of us could react, she swooped in and absorbed the cryptoglobin from Yugi and Turatomi. She sucked up her powers power and left. Well done, truly, and so thoughtful of you to make an offering for me so that I might ascend to further greatness. You actually sucked up their cryptoglobin and got even stronger. For fuck's sake, let's beat her ass. Don't be crazy. We're all run ragged, right? It would be suicidal to challenge her after finding 2 other commanders. Fear not, I will not kill you here. I'll prolong your lives while you're of use to me. Round her and ride, insects. Ha ha ha. The Exodus laughed derisively as she took her leave. Thank God. Oh, for the love of murder. Even though we managed to defeat 2 commanders, our defensive battle left a bitter taste in our mouths. So as long as VXness is alive, we'll never be able to win. After battle, I dropped by the library. Kaku and Eva were there, a mountain of books spread out before them. Okay, let's get back to it. I'm excited. Our mission resumes. Oh, that face is fucked. My bag stuffed with something or other was besides Eva. Right, she brought it last time for some reason. Are you 2 doing your cultural studies again? Oh, Takumi, yes, that's right. Eva has been so motivated to learn recently. That seems like something Sir would be opposed to, but if he hasn't come to stop them, he must be giving them tacit approval. We'll be continuing our Christmas field training mission. Christmas? That's right, explain to Eva all about the yearly events we have. But it seems she's most interested in Christmas. She wants to practice so she can become Santa. A mighty man who could deliver military resources to the whole world in a single evening. Supply is essential to strategy, so his conduct is truly heroic. Right, that's why he wants to be like him. Indeed. A laudable goal, be Santa. I don't really think I get how she views Santa, but I guess I'm happy for her. I guess that means the bag besides her is her sack full of gifts. It's kind of disturbing that it seems to be filled with weapons upon closer inspection, though. Shook by something I listed through the bag. I shared with suspicion not at the contents of the bag, but the bag itself. Isn't this a sock? Huh? Oh wow, it is. Eva suddenly brought it with her and claimed it was her Santa sack, but looking at it more closely, it's a sock. Who knew a sock could stretch like that? I had a hunch. I turned the bag over, and sure enough, there were some stretched out letters written in permanent marker. Kiyoshika? Hey Eva, do you have any other sacks like this? Yes, of course. I have ample sacks, so I do not run out in an emergency. I think she got mixed up because I told her we put presents in stockings. I never would have guessed this is what happened. Come to think of it, I saw this exact sock right after the incident came to light, but it was so stretched out and filled with God knows what that I wasn't able to recognize it as a sock. And since Ima told me to keep Kaku out of it, I was even less inclined to look closely. And then I missed out on the truth right in front of me. What you see is not always the truth, huh? And so the case was suddenly solved, sparing me from the indignity of being labeled as a perverted criminal. Eva did get scolded by Kurora, and since it was clear she had no ill intent, things ended relatively peacefully. The case was solved, but I still felt unsatisfied. Was it because Eido's prophetic words were right after all? Or was it something else?
So?
I popped in the rec room to see an unusual combination of people.
そろそろ決断してくれないかな。娯楽の時間は有限だよ。
Fucking know that, okay? Takumaru and Yugumu were playing cards. Poker, I presume. It was clear from Takumaru's greasy, sweat-stained face who was losing. God damn it, this hand will do for now. Oh, we're calling then. Let's show our hands. Takumaru had a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight, while Yugumu had a full house. I won. Fuck. Yugumu scooped up with paltry amounts of chips Takumaru had left. Looks like I was just in time to see the end of a long battle. Well then, I'll be sure to collect what we bet on. Yes, how exciting. Just out of curiosity, what was the bet? Oh, nothing too remarkable. Takumaru will be my torture guinea pig for a week, that's all. Well, that's even worse than I thought. The man never goes back on his word. Do whatever you want with my guts. I wish you'd be a little less willing. This isn't a butcher sale. Why would the person with the worst poker face in the world... I always thought your burly build would be perfect to experiment with. Okay, there we go. I haven't gotten anything this good in ages. I can feel the blood flowing to all the right places. Yugumu waved his fingers lecherously. His expression was one of pure ecstasy. Wait, I can't just let you do this, one of our friends. Takamui, I lost fair and square. Don't pity me and make me look even worse. That's not it. As leader of this unit, I can't overlook a high-risk interaction between comrades. Obviously, this could be a problem for our group living situation, but it could affect our future defensive battles too. I suppose you do have a point, but I'm an assassin. I respect a contract above all else. I'd be less than scum if I ignored what was agreed upon. Big words coming from a murderer. So, for the sake of the leader, I have a suggestion. I'll offer you a rematch. Huh? What are you talking about? We'll play cards again some other time. If you win, your debt is cleared. If I win, you'll be my guinea pig as originally promised. I see he's making the biggest concession possible. Well, it's kind of more scary to see a killer being so rational and approachable. Sure, does that work for you, Takamaru? You didn't have to do that. I was ready for this, but I'll do it for our leader. Takumi, thanks, I guess. Now then, when shall we have our rematch? Come to think of it, Takamaru has no hope of winning right now. In a week, no, in 10 days. You're asking for a lot. 10 is too many. I'll give you 9. Can't spell stretchy 9 without 9. By 9 days from now means the rematch is on day 57 then. Hey, don't I get to say? I'm ready to go right now. You lose again. I'm going to train you until it's time for your rematch. Train me. I like the sound of that. Now things are heating up. Day 49. Only 1 day passed this time. Up and at them, it's time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 49th day. Prepare to suffer and endure. And give your lives away. First thing first, I need to assess Takamaru's skills for myself. We had a casual match so I could see where he was, but I got nothing to show myself. Takumi, you gotta be a gangster to be this good. Which crew do you play for, huh? I'm pretty bad at this, honestly. It's just that you're even worse than I imagined. From what I can tell, you might be trying too hard for big hands. You keep busting after making Hail Mary plays, huh? You stupid or something? Why wouldn't I aim for the best of the best? Also, your face completely gives away whether or not your hand is good. You need to bluff more. Bluff, that's some coward shit right there. Oh my god, who knew someone could be this poorly suited for poker? I still have no idea why he would make such a serious bet at a game he's so bad at. Okay, I'll start simple. We'll just have to work our way up from the bottom. Take it away, Takumi-sensei. You gotta draw a clear line between a master and pupil when you teach, and I know you're a lot stronger than me. This guy can be surprisingly down to earth. I just wish he'd follow my lead when it came to strategy too. Oh, but one thing at a time. Not that I think he'll be able to bluff even if I teach him. I'm not really suited to be a sensei, but let's do what we can until the day of the rematch. Let's leave that bastard Yugamu speechless. I tried to coach Takamaru through the game of poker as much as time would allow. Honestly, there wasn't a single day where I felt we got any results. Even if we still have time, it's almost impossible to imagine him being Yugamu. Perhaps I need to find another way. No, I need to come up with some ideas how to train Takamaru today. Or maybe it would help to make him play against other opponents. Poker sounds fun. Will you play with him then? You know what, I'll accept any challenge from anyone anytime. That's my motto. Right, let's do this then. Oh yeah, I won. Not bad. Yeah, same to you. You've been going back and forth, but I'm going to clinch this in the next hand. Yeah, show me what you got. You're not going to tap me out that easy. What a shock. They're evenly matched so far. Much to my surprise. Trading wins and losses. Just when I think Moko has him cornered, Takamaru claws his way back. Maybe Takamaru is getting the hang of things. Alright, here we fucking go. This is how I went. Stuck in this killer full house. Faced with the reveal of Moko's incredibly powerful hand, Takamaru did a somersault and fell face down on the floor. Guess there's no need for a 10 count. You did well, Takamaru. A fine performance. The ulti even back and forth in a crummy, dramatic conclusion. All of it made me very aware of a certain possibility. Moko, don't tell me you were intentionally holding back. Were you purposely trying to create a good storyline like you would for a pro wrestling match? Oh, team leader, you're not supposed to just come out and say it, but I guess I still have a way to go if it was that easy for you to tell. What? Are you telling me you were toying with me? Oh, Takamaru. I thought you knew and we're just going along with it. I mean, you reacted so intensely whenever you lost and got so cocky whenever you won. I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was playing this training real serious. Good lord, forget thinking they may be evenly matched. Takamaru's problems started way before we even began his training. He got played like a fiddle and didn't even learn anything in the process. I'm sorry, Takamaru. I made a huge mistake when I chose your opponent. After being so thoroughly elated, believing he finally got a good game, Takamaru didn't take the news lightly. After all that, we had to end our training for the day. I guess I need to reconsider who might be best suited to play against him. Gaku. Now then, what to do for today's training? I think it might be important to let him get a proper feel for what it's like to win. They say success leads to improvement after all, which means I need to find someone Takamaru can actually be. In that case, I think I know who it is. Oh, game poker? Count me in. Your enthusiasm is a huge help. Just be sure how much experience do you have with poker. To be honest with you, I worship DRB from JoJo. I always wanted to play since I saw that one scene. Okay, so there's a chance. If Kiyoshika is his opponent, Takamaru is sure to win. So I'm playing you today, huh? Yeah, you sure are. What should we bet? How about our souls? What, our souls? What the hell, Takumi-sensei? I'm going straight up die before I go and rematch with Yugumu. Kiyoshika, if you could lay off the manga references, that would be great. He tends to take them seriously. Very well. I really want to yell good like DRB, though. And this is my sword, the Holy Jumanji sword. I told you to put that thing away. And so began their game.
いや全部 F だとエースだからそれはロイヤルストレートおや
Then I won.
ジョーカー違う
Use Joker like ace, you have a 4 of a kind. What the hell?
今度こそそれはロイヤルストレートフラッシュ
Guess you finally realized that Kiyoshika has freakishly good luck. But only for completely worthless things like this pissant little game. What a useless trait. I'm pathetic, I can't even beat Kiyoshika. Eric, this is the exact opposite of what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I'm scum, I'm trash, I'm a maggot. Did I accidentally do something again? You have no idea. So sorry, Takamaru. I chose an even worse opponent than I did yesterday. I couldn't bear to see Takamaru with his self-confidence so completely shredded. It's a horrible tragedy, like watching a train wreck. I sure hope I can find him a more suitable opponent tomorrow. I thought about it last night in bed, but maybe these one-on-one practice games are the problem. If I get 4 or so people at the table, he might be able to be one of them, and maybe he could learn from watching the others play. I guess I should round up a group then. Is this everyone who's playing? I think you were wise to choose me. I'm worthless at poker as I am at everything else. Come on, Shoma, don't put yourself down like that. That's not why Takumi picked you, right? Takumi, right. It would be like to say that wasn't part of my criteria, but still, I had a feeling this combination player wasn't going to make for a regular game. It bothered me that Takamaru had become so untalkative after yesterday's loss, but it was time to try a 4-person game.
なこと言って
Maybe I'm secretly a poker genius. How nice. Well, I'm fully expected to end up dead last. Is that so? You have a passive playstyle, but you know when to fold. That's a good strategy. Honestly, it's not too dissimilar from what the pros do. Really?
確かにな
She's right. This is a pretty evenly matched game. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, playing like this is a blast. I guess it is fun. Forget I fold. He lost his sphere on paper. It was a good thing that he's gotten over his reckless style of playing, but... Yeah, I fell into 3rd place. I should have never messed up like that. Can't believe I came in 2nd. I'm so sorry, everyone. Don't be sorry. That was pure skill, but me coming in 1st was just a fluke for sure. Dude, that was fun. Let's do it again. I'd love to do it if everyone else could join in next time, right? I'll make sure to lose next time. Talking about this time might not have worked out, but you'll win for next time for sure. Sure, completely. He's lost all motivation. I guess getting trounced by Kiyoshika really hit him hard. It's no longer a question of who he should play. Maybe I should be more concerned about fixing the game before the rematch. I didn't feel any of Takamaru's usual spirit today. Looks like he's completely given up on the idea that he might win. How's he going to beat anyone, let alone Yugumu in this state? I need to find a way to get him past this.
So
I don't really want to do this, but maybe I have to ask him for help. It's becoming somewhat of a habit for you to come to me for advice, isn't it? Yeah, unintentionally. I really don't want to owe him any more than I already do. I can't deny that Eido's advice has been surprisingly helpful. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you this time. What? In fact, I have to ask, why do you think I'd be any use in this situation? It doesn't matter whether Takamaru gets tortured or not, does it? Now that he says it, that might be true, but still, there's no turning back now. I was so sure Eido would help me find a way forward, but now I'm at a total loss. I've heard everything. Yeah. I might be able to assist you with Takamaru, huh? Really? Is Ava even good with cards? I doubt she even knows the rules. It's clear that Takamaru's mental potential is greatly diminished. I believe what he needs to do is address that problem rather than the technical aspects of the game. You're far too kind, 80. We were cage neighbors in the courtyard. We went through some stuff together and now we've bonded. We're BFFs. Yay, peace and love. Anyways, I guess it wouldn't hurt to let Eva deal with Takamaru. Would you mind seeing what you can do? Leave it to me. I'll show you a miracle turnaround. That's how I ended up leaving things to Eva.
そういさ今日野蛮
When we're ready, I wonder how Takamaru and Eva are doing. I'll go check on them later.
私が特別訓練教官口からクソを垂れる前と後にさあと言え
ああイエスさ
ふざけるなもっと大声出せ弾を落としてきたか
ああイエスさ
Eva, you're the lowest form of life on Earth. You're not even a human fucking being. You're nothing but an unorganized grab-ass tech piece of invader shit. It is my mission to trim all the useless fat from the special defense unit. I will bend you over until I can reach 2 hands up your gaping asshole and clap. Holy shit. Sir, yes, sir. Do you think I'm cute, Private? Do you think I'm funny? Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face. You will not laugh. You will not cry. Who knows? Maybe this kind of rough treatment is exactly what he needs. I'm at them, troops. Be ready to give your life away. I wonder something. Why is there such a big gap there? And also, what did it mean by pausing? No, going back. Next question, Mr. Yakushiji. What cards do we swap when we have this hand? Be a good boy and answer your teacher. Eva, teacher, your face is real close. Just my face? In your face, I can feel them against me. Her vibe seems way different from yesterday. Not even her vibe, her whole personality. Oh, that's Dominic cognitive reconstruction therapy for you. Domen what? Those words don't mean anything to you, do they? Simply put, Eva switched to a personality better suited for teaching. Is that even possible? But it seems like Takamaru's personality has changed. That's just because he was torn down and built back again, Marine Corps style. Not bad, Eva. Maybe I should take a page out of your book. Oh, do you feel teacher Eva's sweet lessons making you feel better? Yes, I've never felt better in my life. Well, as long as this gets results, then I guess. What is her usual self? Something's bothering me, but I can't. Too sleepy to think. Up and out, time to ride the track. Get ready for your 56th day. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable. Be ready to give your lives. The rematch between Yugamu and Takamaru is finally coming up tomorrow. All is hope for victory rests with Eva. I better go check in on how those two are managing. No, there's no way things have escalated and gotten even more ethically dubious since yesterday, right? Through an internal process known as release purification, your soul has reached a new stage. Yes, all my worldly desires and tumultuous emotions are now calm. Indeed, this is the path to enlightenment and serenity. You see how your emotional libido has reached paradise through qualitative collapse? Yes, and I see a light, an orange light. What is this? Oh, Mr. Takumi overstimulated his emotion state to the point of destruction. Overstimulated, is that what was going on yesterday? Yes, the female teacher experience was too much for a healthy, delinquent male student. As a result, his impulse for desire was overridden, and now he's in the ideal state to receive an education. All that's left is to drill the necessary techniques into his head at the optimal efficiency rate. I see, this isn't exactly what I was expecting, but I was right about things being pretty wild over here. Teacher, I'm streaming with intuitive action items and synergizing revolutionary scale ability. Very good. Continue to use your alpha to kappa, your beta, all over the way to true epsilon. Oh, I'm a perfect soldier. I think I'd better just leave him alone. I get Takumi so much right now. It's just like, too tired. Sleep. Don't worry about shit. Forget about it in the morning. Nice. And so the day of the rematch is finally up on us. I doubt how much competition Takamaru can really provide, but no matter what happens, I need to see how this competition ends. You actually came to face me. How delightful. Who do you think you're talking to? I never backed down. Seems like you went full circle, came back to the Takamaru we all know and love. Which means I can't say I'm super confident he's going to win. Before we begin, allow me to reaffirm the terms of our agreement. I value the importance of a proper contract. When you lose, you'll immediately be my guinea pig to torture without mercy. Yeah, no shit. Do you think you're going to get me to chicken out this late in the game? No, I was merely making sure. Now, time for a rematch of our poker game. Hold it right there. We ain't playing poker. Huh? We're playing Old Maid. Huh? What in the world are you talking about? I didn't take you for a jokester. This is no joke. You said yourself. You said we played cards again in 9 days. Oh, that's right. He really did say that. I do remember saying that. In other words, as long as it's a card game, it does not violate your contract. Our contract, you say? You found yourself a nice loophole, haven't you? Very well. I agreed to play an old maid for our rematch. A one-on-one game of Old Maid is pure bluffing and poker faces. Takamaru is likely still pretty bad at both of these things. And so began the game of Old Maid that would determine whether or not Takamaru would be tortured. Naturally, the cards in your hands keep depleting unless you have the Old Maid. What a wonderful game. We both know the Old Maid is in your hand right now. Do or die. Can you get me to draw it or not? One-on-one Old Maid is quite the thrill. Enough stating the obvious. Draw a fucking card if you dare. The lack of any change in his face was honestly shocking to see. Takamaru had been so horrible at bluffing before. Was this because of Eva's training? You've come a long way for someone who couldn't maintain a poker face to save his life. Unfortunately for you, it won't work on me. This must not be the Old Maid. Also, I couldn't read anything from Takamaru's face. This is bad. Mr. Omokage is not looking at his face. Huh? What else is there to look at? He was right. I'm looking at Takamaru's muscles. My muscles. Try as much as you might hide your expression, there are some involuntary actions that cannot be controlled. Your tension and emotions appear as the night changes in your facial expression. I can read them thanks to my medical knowledge and professional experience, that is. You should be proud of the fact that you come in far enough to make me use these tactics, and you should lament that you have to fight me with the Old Maid in your hand. If Yugamu doesn't draw the Old Maid on his next move, it's all over. No, unless... Come on, take one. No need to tell me twice, this and then. Impossible, the Old Maid, huh? But how? Now I get to pull the trigger. You ready, Yugamu? Damn it. So it worked, Mr. Takamaru. How did you manage to fool me? I was sure I could see pain and unease in your facial muscles when I put my hands on that card. Let me show you why. Takamaru showed his other hand, the one he hadn't been using to hold his card. Blood was flowing from his palm. I see, you hurt yourself in that exact moment. Use that pain to camouflage your reaction. This is fucking Kaiji. This is just Kaiji. Don't look after all that. You were just shaking so much that I overwhelmed you. Anyone who does that is going to lose in a fight. I see, how fascinating. Well, it was a great game. I accept my defeat. You lost, but your eyes are still all lit up with excitement. It's creeping me the hell out. I just had such a good time with you, a very fulfilling struggle to the death. I feel it deep within my heart. Right, the wound on your hand, please let me lavish it with intense treatment. You're seriously creeping me the fuck out. What a shock, Takamaru actually won. I don't really understand it, but I guess that means getting Eva to train him was really the right choice. Just when I was feeling satisfied about a job well done. Enemy attack, huh? Seems so. It's unacceptable to interrupt a lady as she lounges. Let's finish these cards off quickly so I can continue my reread of Damn Slunk. Good grief, nobody is taking things seriously anymore. Let's go, guys. Special Defense Unit, move out. Okay, I'm just going to skip these. I want a bunch of worthless wimps. Takamaru, our breathing is perfectly sane. Wait, what? This is an odd couple. How do you guys feel about this RPF? Keep your guard up, guys. It's not over until we take down the commander. You win. I am sent to the Paragon of Harmony. Even my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all. It spluttered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing in a plume of smoke. No way, no ropes, 200V, double hell, double wire, barricade, double landmine, glass crush deathmatch? No, they just self-destructed. What the hell was that about? Pretty disappointed for our commander. Well, who cares? We won easily. Smoke filled our vision, accompanied by the sound of something hitting the ground at high speed. What is this? I've detected yet another hostile presence. Everyone, look over there. Such foolish behavior from Zenta, you vexness. I was going to absorb her cryptoglobin as well, but it doesn't amount to any more than a rounding error. But it would be so boring to leave empty-handed after coming this way. With a smile, VXness slowly turned to us. Well, I'll hunt you down and devour 2 or 3 of you for a bit of fun. Anyone but me, please. Don't be a pussy. We gotta fight back. We're plenty strong right now. Oh, are you volunteering to die for me? Then I'll give you what you want. It happened instantly. I could see what happened. But Takamaru and Yugamu were face down on the ground. No way, this doesn't look good. What a war. This was hardly fun at all. It was horrible. Our mood had done a complete turnaround and now we were in the depths of a hellish despair. Now this river will all be killed. Damn it, not on my watch. Oh, another one who wants to commit suicide? I had no shot of winning, but if I didn't do something, we'd all end up dead. I felt white-hot pain and heard a scream. Then that's when I blacked out. Day 73. A bunch of time passed again. Wake up, Takumi. Nozomi. Thank God you're finally awake. Could you come with me? Everyone's waiting outside. Yeah, look who finally decided to wake up. How dare you make us worry like that? What happened to me? I thought she vexed right. I tried to face off with her, but I went down without a fight. You don't remember you beat her? What? I beat her? There's a tearjerker of a reversal. I guess that's what you call it, fight or flight. If they published that fight in a jump, it would top the polls. It was legendary. Now we don't have to worry about that scary lady anymore. You're the best, team leader. I watched everyone react with admiration and relief, but I really couldn't internalize it. I defeated Reaxis, me, that easily? Relax, Mr. Samino. I made sure she was dead. He resolved a huge problem for us. It's just too bad our hero doesn't remember his deed. Yep, a game with a dead boss is destined to fall apart. Now we'll just be killing off the minions. Sounds boring. It's too early to let our guard down, although I do understand the sentiment. Whatever, man. As long as we have our invincible leader, nothing's going to happen to us. Things are going so well, we'll just be entertaining ourselves until we can go back home. But seriously, what a relief. I guess I really did it. It finally hit me as I saw Nozomi's cheery smile. Alright, Mr. Samino, you've been asleep for quite a number of days. Right, the same issue happened with the revival magic with Lady Jeremy and what happened again with you. Really? Exactly how long was I out? Today's day 73, so you were out for about 2 weeks. Well, I've been out for a while, but I guess it's a small price to pay. My head still felt foggy, but the relief I felt overweighted. I guess that's how much stress VXness was causing me day in and day out. I feel like I'll be able to have a pleasant sleep in the first time for a long while. Why is it asking me to save my progress? About them troops have rise and shine and give your lots away for the greater cause. Morning already, I feel like I'm already back to normal. Maybe it was because I was able to sleep stress-free now that VXness was dealt with. Hey Takumi, it's been a while. Why did I come see him again? It'd be one thing if I needed his advice again. Actually, even after all of that, I prefer not to see him, but somehow I found myself coming here. You look like you fully recovered. Glad to see you looking so well. You knew I was out? Yes, everyone told me. I'm sure you heard things turned in our favor in terms of the war. That must be disappointing news for someone who despises humanity. I suppose so. Well, it doesn't mean much to me. I already lost interest in where this fight was going lately. Perhaps I'm better suited to relaxing in here. Are you saying that to get us to let our guard down? Not at all. I really couldn't be bothered to care. I have to question why I used to be so desperate and preoccupied about it even. Indeed, humans are hideous to me, but that's an immutable fact, a natural flaw. A natural law. Maybe I've gotten used to it, like I've just gotten used to the boring sights in here. I mean, people do get nose blind, even to the most foul-smelling foods, right? That's a rather cruel comparison, but it made sense. Well, I suppose even hatred can't last forever. It didn't make sense. I didn't sense that drive anymore, that wicked hostility that used to be so integral to Edo. The predatory glint in his eyes that used to make me feel like he'd slit my throat in an instant if the chance was given was all but gone. You've changed. Maybe the situation here did it to me. Do you mean you reflected on yourself while you've been in solitary? No, like I told you, I rather like it here. I guess I hard to explain it. I get to live with a certain degree of comfort I've never felt before. Comfort, huh? The word that's almost entirely odds with his true character, but strangely I feel myself emphasizing with Edo. Maybe it's all because of the relief I felt after defeating VXness. Well, I can't imagine what it's like to live in a cage, but how do you pass the days here anyways? No, Takumi, don't tell me you're interested in my life now. His eyes suddenly lift up. Damn it, maybe I shouldn't have asked. Well, I suppose if you absolutely insist, I'll tell you, but it's only because it's you, Takumi. Come on, you don't gotta put it all like that. Don't be shy. This is how things work between us. Stop acting like we have some kind of special. Here, let me tell you my daily routine. First things first, when I wake up early in the cage, I guess that about covers it. What do you think, Takumi? Life under house arrest doesn't sound so bad after all. It sounds god-awful. Actually, despite everything, after hearing his lengthy story, that initial reaction of mine had faded. It does have some kind of unexpected kind of appeal, I guess. Somehow you managed to change my mind. How did this even happen? I'm glad you get it. That reaction really pisses me off. Then you should try experiencing life in here yourself. How would I even do that? You want me to live in there with you? A single cage together? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. But the cage next to me is available. That's right, the cage Eva sleeps in is empty. Right, it seems that Eva has started sleeping in Kako's room. Everyone's become so gracious, although their treatment of me remains the same. Hello, new neighbor. Oh, I'm positively sick with excitement. Maybe I should just create a guide to living under house arrest as the more experienced of the two of us. Hey, I didn't agree to anything just yet. Even though I was repulsed by Edo, for some reason I couldn't deny the appeal of experiencing life under house arrest. I guess it wouldn't hurt to just try it, just for a little while. Then I better jump into it while my motivation is high. I'll get ready tonight.
So
Morning start early under house arrest. The coldness woke me up before the morning announcement could. Does it feel like a struggle to live like this? Yes, at first I thought I was taken completely aback how difficult it was, but it's funny how people adapt. I can find some kind of joy in the simple things, like the melancholy of passing seasons. The true joy of living under house arrest, you mean? Yeah, it feels worth experiencing. He started to neatly sort through the pebbles under his feet. When I asked him what he was doing, he told me he was going to use them to make jewelry. Visitors from the big city buy pieces off me. Well, I hardly get any money for them, but still. Though his smile was bitter, his hands were deft and practiced. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any of my worries, but I chose this life of confinement. Come on, Ado. Stop with the weird voiceover. Your pretentious narration is getting to me. Oh, you're no fun. It was so fitting. It's only my first day living like this. Why would you want to make me sound like some kind of seasoned pro? Still, mornings here aren't so bad, are they? It's kind of refreshing, but I decided to keep the rest of my thoughts to myself and lay down in the cage. Surprisingly, it didn't feel oppressed or cramped. How strange. I told you, not bad, right? You'll come to understand why it's so nice over time. Look forward to it. Yeah, it'd be even better if you were far, far away. I'm out of the troops having rise and shine. Get ready for the 76th day. Today is the second day of life in a cage. Even though I had nothing to do, somehow I didn't find myself getting bored. Actually, there was a lot more to do in the cage than I thought. I could get lost in thought or create things in my imagination. Looks like you're starting to adapt to life here. Let me guess, right now you're controlling a character you created in your head, right? How did you... Wait, that's probably a stupid question. You've been down the same road. The real fun begins when you relinquish control to characters in your imagination and let them run wild on their own. Maybe we should let the people in our brains fight each other. My imaginary guy would never lose to yours. After all, he's got hyperspeed, telekinetic force sword that can break down anything to the subatomic level. We'll have two hyperdimensional shrinking buster launchers that can demolish space itself on my side. Dude, that's not fair. You can just dual wield too. Okay, then my guy's gonna manifest two arms out of his back using his aura. It's so quiet. Time passes in total comfort here. My man is literally in purgatory. Open after troops, chapter Rise and Shine. Get ready for your 77th day of active service here. Prepare to suffer another day, enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave way for humanity's future. You really went in there voluntarily? Do you feel like a panda or gorilla or something? I'm shocked by what an eccentric weirdo you are. Watch yourself, Yuma. Here you go, Takumi. I made you lunch. Oh, thanks, Kako. I also made you dessert. Fig and cucumber tart. I'll let Ado have that. Just kidding. Thank you. Still, I can't believe you can stand in here. I would have dropped out after a day. I'm surprised myself. Well, home is what you marry, kid, I guess. Yes, I'm proud to have raised my very own full-fledged cage dweller. And stop asking like I'm your protege. I didn't do this to emulate you. It's strange, maybe because you're both in cages, but you kind of resemble each other in a way. Resemble each other, me and Ado? Now that I mentioned it, I totally see it. They say family looks more and more like each other over time. What do you call family? You're giving me the heebie-jeebies. How wonderful. I knew getting you in a cage was the right decision. Although I can't really recognize any physical similarities between us, I feel like the part of us that's similar is the shape of our souls. And so my life continued in the cage. And as the days went by, time flowed by effortlessly. I heard the school bell. What day is it, anyways? I've all but lost my sense of time ever since I started living here. Time passes so slowly and comfortably. The alarm went under attack. I was snapped back to cold reality in an instant. I didn't have time for this. I need to get out there and fight. Hey, somebody, let me out of here. No one answered my cries. No one showed up to the courier. What's going on? Damn it, I need to do something. Hey, Takumi, you seem to be in a bit of a pain. Ado, let me out here quickly. What's the need? I need to fight to protect the school and everyone else. Ado had left his cage. How'd you get out? You got it all wrong, Takumi. I've always been out here. You've always been the one living in the cage. What are you talking about? I know, you concluded with the invaders to get out. We're not talking about that particular dimension. The more important thing is that the person in the cage couldn't realize that it was a cage. And it's just like that. I know you know what's really going on. You can't break out of the cage that's truly imprisons you, no matter how much you struggle. That's why it doesn't matter whether you leave the cage or not. The outcome is the same. You need to assert yourself. Home is where you make it. You need to recognize what the cage is for what it is. It's the only way you'll find happiness. Day 88. Huh? You've been spacing all the way out.
なんだろう。忘れるくらい。ああ。敵は。はあ。
Let me check. What are you talking about, bro? What? Look around. Even the scenery outside the window's crying. Did I misunderstand something? But how? You don't look good. I wasn't good at all. I was in a horrible state. My head ached and I felt a sickness in my chest. That wasn't all either. My stomach was starting to painfully, like something had happened to me. Was the milk you drank spoiled or something? But I had one too. Is that even possible with the school's meal system? I'm gonna lay down. That's probably for the best. Take care, man. Day 89. I didn't think they were that cold. You're the one living in the cage. I don't hear the bell anymore. I don't know what time it is or where I am right now. The next thing I knew, a wavering, ghostly figure was looking down at me. In the darkness, its expression seemed vaguely sorrowful. I see it's too late for you. But I was already gone. My cautiousness melted in the darkness, and then I had the strangest dream. You gonna show me? No, he's a ghost. He got absorbed. Paragon of Warfare Galaxy, he's in a different league. About Takumi, he's still not waking up. He was impaled right through the stomach. It's a miracle he was still alive. Can we win this without him? He's lost his marbles, but he was our strongest fighter. Don't say that, he's... Okay, time out. This isn't time for this. Do or die. Our backs are against the wall and we don't have our leader. He should have stabbed me. Doesn't matter if I'm gone or not. I'll take care of Sumino. Soldiers do whatever it takes to defend the school. If the base falls, everything's going down with it. Our mission remains unchanged. Pitiful. Still struggling against me, even though your fate is sealed, so be it. Oh, all the ghost people are gone. I think. I didn't see Kiyoshi. The defense is ironclad. If only I finished preparing my countermeasure. Even the poison, there's no telling it would have worked. I wish Takumi was okay and here with us. If not, you follow. No time to end this. Same animation again. No, this can't be. Wasn't this supposed to end in a draw? I'll see it. Fought so hard for so long. You should be honored that you were permitted to offer your crypto gloom to me in death.
何しろ私団体古参幹部の
厄介なじじいをと思うか。はったりじゃないっす。今。
Oh, Takamaru's also dead. Wait, no, Yugamu and Takamaru are still alive. Are you trying to prolong our despair before he kills? You're pure evil. I'll wait for him to recover. You should hurry up and get him back in fighting form. My body underwent medical treatment. Everyone was talking as they surrounded me. I couldn't open my mouth. Despite being fully conscious, I might as well be bound and restrained. I simply listened in silence. That means we only have until he wakes up before. David, wake up. Takumi, you're our only hope. He'll be fine. He should be back any second now. Fine, really?
そういうことじゃないよ。住野くんの様子がずっ
確かにな。
Shane Ron, he's been real messed up for a long time now. Right, he's been talking about the dead like they're still with us, Darumi and Kiyoshika. It wasn't all uncommon for him to be in a different page from the rest of us. Honestly, it's a little eerie. I saw him trying to walk into the empty cage beside Eva a few times. He was talking as if Vexness was already defeated too. Very interesting
蘇生
symptoms.
マシーンの異常が原因だって言われても納得できない。しかもそんなだからって
What are we supposed to do? Even if something isn't right with his perception of reality, he's better than anyone in battle. Yeah, he's practically demonic on the battlefield. Right, his presence helped us keep the casualties to a minimum. It was kind of painful to watch him like that. I could barely stand it. Yeah, we talked about this, didn't we? I said I'd do something once I figured out the cause. Takumi, what's going on? I was living in a different reality than everyone else? I knew it. Darumi and Kiyoshika were dead, and Ada wasn't in the cage anymore. Which means the world I've been living in... Shut up, man. Didn't you get enough sleep? Well, sir, Takumi, why are you making such a scary face? Reality, she was resting in her grave in the square, which means this isn't reality. I dashed out of my classroom, tried to escape the nightmare. Huff, huff. That's right, this isn't reality. How did I not realize? I knew, but I forgot somehow. How long have I been stuck in this dream? You're paying like some kind of creep, are you? And he? Now stay far away from me. You're not real. Looks like you remembered. You did this. I knew it. Yes, it started on day 31, the moment you became aware of the brainwashing. I was forced to take drastic memory measures to reset your distrust and suspicion of me. But making me hallucinate? Yes, just a little application of the brainwashing device I used on Eva. I triggered a type of autocorrection in your head to prevent you from becoming any more suspicious. You were meant to live a comfortable life with no sense of danger or stress. There, the serious problems you face are replaced by trivial issues. You no longer had to feel the mental burden of your comrade's death or Ada's escape. Is making me believe Vexness was a defeated part of this then? Yes, her presence was such a threat that I completed unimaginable stress for you. However, there were some gaps in your memory as you struggled to compensate for your discrepancies with reality, so that's why. I truly regret what I've done to you, even if it was for the sake of protecting humanity. That's why I present you with one final option. Right now, in the real world, a battle with Vexness is ongoing. Your physical form is fighting, of course, but to be frank with you, the fight is hopeless. Unfortunately, I played every hand I had. Defeat is only a matter of time. You had two choices. You can remove the adjustments to your perception starting now, and your consciousness will be able to return to reality. Of course, all that waits you there is your inevitable disruption. Or you can continue to live in this comfortable dream. Wait, if I escape into my dream, will my death in reality fall? No, you can stretch out your subjective experience in your own consciousness. In other words, your physical death happens after only a few minutes. You will be able to dream for many years. If you wanted, you can immerse yourself in a peaceful, happy dream for all eternity. While I do that, everyone in reality is, as I told you, total annihilation after the school falls is now inevitable. Think of this choice as your reward, a kind of penance for what I've done to you. As self-serving as that may sound. Motherfucker. Oh well. Let's see the painful reality. Or... well, let's see everyone die first. I took the red pill in my hand. I could come up with dozens of reasons, but in the end, maybe I just couldn't stand this idea of escaping in a tranquil dream state. I see, so that's your choice, a hellish reality over a peaceful dream. You got it all wrong. The real hell is this dream. I see, I respect your final decision. That's right. Thrust in the middle of an inescapable death. The school was destroyed, belching black fumes of smoke. The only movement on the battlefield came from the invaders. Nozomi, as much as I didn't want to admit it, I could tell from her pale state that her wounds were lethal. I'm sorry, Nozomi. I should have come back closer. Let's go. She smiled weakly. We're already surrounded by countless invaders. That's right. That's here. I'm not going anywhere. Thank goodness. And then he dies. Happy ending. Casual route. Face reality. We're catching up to the amount of streams I've been doing. Or I guess technically not really, since I stream multiple times per day once in a while. But we are catching up. I choose a blue pill. I couldn't stand the idea of going back to a world with nothing but despair, only to die there. There's no guarantee that anything I'd learned was even true, and I no longer knew what was dream, what was reality. It was all a matter of perception anyways. Maybe Adol has been right. Maybe that meant the dream I chose was worth just as much as reality, right? You did well, soldier. Sweet dreams. Somehow, man, didn't you get enough sleep last night? Wait, huh? Why do we all have milk cartons? Oh, do you forget? This is part of an important ritual. You need better lung capacity like me. Check this out. Wow, she sucked the carton flat. Maybe that's a trick someone in a battle manga would do. Irritating drugs that no one can get rid of. I kind of feel that kinship. I know, you should have some too. Join us. Yes, you're right. I grabbed a card and started to sip like everyone else. Although I had a feeling I was forgetting something important. I can't remember. I suppose it couldn't have been important if I couldn't remember it clearly. Right, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm choosing to suck out every last drop of milk. That's crazy. Casual route. Embrace fantasy. Casual route. Embrace fantasy. Yuriko walked calmly and confidently towards the little gray creature. You sure about this? Yes, just keep your end of the bargain, please. No more ill-treated Miss Eva. Alright, goodbye, Nigo. Stop, please don't. What? Don't kill him. He's been by my side this whole time. He's my friend. Okay, I'm ending it.